Hey guys, what's up? How are you guys tonight? How is everybody? Everybody. Today, as you can see, I'll be playing Atelier Meruru, the Apprentice of Arland. This is the third game in the Arland trilogy of the nowadays popular Atelier franchise. In case you don't know, I've been streaming the other games. I first streamed Rorona 2 days ago. Yesterday was Totori. And today it's Meruru. So as you can see here, there's an option called Prologue, but that's just a summary of what happened in the previous 2 games. So to avoid spoilers, I'm not gonna go with that option. I'm just gonna choose New Game and go on with the main story. Now, I beat Rorona like 3-4 years ago, maybe. Probably more. 4 years ago. That sounds about right. I also beat this one. Was around the same time.
Good morning, Princess. I trust you are awake.
Liam O'Brien again.
This morning you have your arithmetic and history lessons, and the afternoon is reserved for etiquette practice. Princess?
That's Rufus. So this is the game that pretty much concludes the trilogy. This is the one that is most related to the previous 2 games. It takes place in the same universe and all, but it's its own game, its own story, its own characters, its own plot, whatever.
She snuck away again, I see. Such a troublesome child. I have a good idea where she's run off to. I fear Lord Desier will be no less irritated than last time.
I can barely hear the voice. I'm gonna have to change that as soon as I can. But I bet you guys hear me just fine, right? You should, though.
Ha! The perfect getaway! That stuffy old castle can't hold me! Today's too darn important to be stuck inside!
So that's Princess Meruru, the Princess of Arland.
This is Arl's kingdom. It's a tiny little kingdom way to the northwest of the Arland Republic.
Oh, Princess of Arles, then.
But unlike Arland, we've got no machinery, no alchemy, no nothing. Still, it's a pretty amazing place. My name is Meruru Lintz Raid Arles, but everyone just calls me Meruru.
And Meruru Lintz. A weird ass name. Meruru Lintz. Jesus Christ.
I'm the princess around here. But, well, not that I'm complaining, but my life does
So there's this stupid song. I hope I don't get a copyright claim because of this.
I'd always dreamed about the big, magical world outside the castle walls, and I wanted to see it for myself.
And this sucks. Out of the 3 games, out of the entire trilogy, this is the one that I like the least. Rorona is more like the comedy game. Totally is like the boring and fan service game, and this is just like the idol J-pop game. Meruru, she just acts like a freaking idol all the time, man.
And one day, I came across something wonderful that would turn my dream into reality.
So you thought some of the characters in the other 2 games were annoying? Meet Meruru, man. And I wasn't expecting to play this game anytime soon after 4 years. I was gonna leave it for like when I was like 75 years. Or maybe never.
Morning, Miss Toturi. It's me, Meruru. I'm here just like you asked.
Yeah, that's a little spoiler. Toturi ended up in this town, in this kingdom, after what happened in the entire 2nd game that I streamed yesterday. And now she's here. And she's like Meruru's mentor. Just like Rorona was Toturi's mentor, Toturi is now Meruru's mentor. That's all I'll say to avoid spoilers. I don't know that spoilers matter anyway with these fucking games. Oh, there she is. Yeah, it's been a while, Toturi, right? Still wearing that weird-ass miniskirt. I see.
Miss Toturi, did you fall asleep while you were synthesizing your piano? Something smells good. I wonder what she's synthesizing. Some tasty treat, maybe? But it looks like it could use another good stir. All right, I'm gonna finish up her synthesis. I am her apprentice, after all. Besides, I'm starving.
Imagine a game where you can play as Rorona's mentor. You mean Astrid? That would be the perfect Atelier, man. I love Astrid.
Oh, but she might yell at me if I touch it. But it's about to boil over. I'll just give it one quick stir. A teensy little stir never hurt anyone. I think she did it like this.
Yeah, Harry, that's a great RPG for a beginner, but just be careful with the post-game. After the credits, the game goes on and it's brutal, man. But the main story...
Huh? I don't think it's supposed to smell like that.
The main story from beginning until the credits roll on and you get the ending scene, it is a great game for beginners.
Maybe I should just stir it a little more.
Yeah, swirl that cauldron, baby.
I feel like something's gone terribly wrong here.
Oh, I finally woke up, you lowly. You.
Oh, Meruru. Good morning.
Still Cassandra Lee Morris, huh?
Miss Toturi, this is just, I mean, I was just trying to help. Ah, Meruru! Oh, when you stir it like that, oh, watch out! Ah, I knew I shouldn't have touched it.
So as an alchemist, Meruru is a total fuck-up, as you can see. And she stays as a fuck-up for like half the game.
It seems to have exploded. Totri, you're not mad at me? Of course not. Everyone makes mistakes at first. But as long as you're here, why don't you try making this?
The popular healing salve.
This one's pretty easy. But it's important that you stir it just right. Are you sure about this? I mean, I really screwed up your synthesis just now. Don't worry. As long as you learn from your mistakes, it's okay. You'll be fine. Okay, here we go!
So, out of the 3 games in the entire Arland trilogy, this one is the dumbest. But at least it's not a slow motion game like Totri. I mean, yesterday, I really liked that game, you know, but it does have a really slow start. Well, unfortunately, I don't have Risa yet. Did it come out on the PS4? Or was it a Switch exclusive, or what? What's going on? Yes, I've played Stranger of Sword City. It was pretty decent. I loved the different artwork in some of the characters. There was like a bunch of characters drawn by one guy, another bunch by another one. A lot of different art styles in that game. That was pretty interesting. Yeah, I know the drill. Come on. There we go. So I guess it's more colorful than Totri.
Is this right?
I mean, you can tell right away. I don't know why I feel like Totri was... I know it's the second one, but it does feel... If you guys have been watching these 3 streams, you probably noticed that Totri feels like as if it was the first game. Rorona feels like more fleshed out than Totri. Totri feels lazy. And then there's this game.
Let me take a look here.
But anyway, maybe I just had high expectations on Totri. It was my first time playing that game, as a matter of fact.
Let's see... Yup. You passed with flying colors. I passed? Bingo! I know I haven't been in your kingdom long, and we only met a short time ago, but I wanted to test you to find out how serious you were about wanting to become an alchemist.
I don't even remember how much time has passed since these 2 games, Totri and Meruru. I mean, chronologically speaking, maybe it's 1-2 years. I mean, Totri looks very young still. What is she like? She was like 13 in her own game. Maybe she's 15 here. No, she must be 16 or 17 because each game takes up 3 years of their lives. So she's either 16 or 17, I guess.
The most important thing is your motivation to learn and whether you're truly devoted to the art of alchemy.
Yeah, I think otherwise. I think Meruru's the worst. Well, they're all good games. I mean, I have yet to come across a bad Atelier game.
I see. But is it really that easy to become an alchemist? Of course, becoming a full-fledged alchemist takes much longer. But you've just taken your first step. Ah, so it's really not so simple, huh? But I'm an alchemist now. Everyone's gonna go nuts when they find out. Well then, Miss Alchemist. Congratulations. Thanks. I want to become a truly magnificent alchemist like you, Miss Totri. Miss... Do you really have to call me Miss Totri? But Miss Totri is Miss Totri. I suppose so. It'll take some getting used to, though. I wonder if Miss Rorona ever felt this way. Oh, but what will your father think of his little princess becoming an alchemist? Don't sweat it. My dad's really understanding. He's pretty much much always okay with whatever I decide to do. If you say so. Anyway, let's begin today's lesson by reviewing the basics of alchemy. Okay! I'll do whatever it takes to become the world's most brilliant alchemist. Oh, just a second.
Yeah, my first party member.
I knew I'd find you here, Princess. Kana!
That's Kana for you. Kana Swaya. Her childhood friend. Because you know, JRPGs are always about childhood friends.
I brought you a towel and a change of clothes. Feel free to get cleaned up and change out of those dirty things.
Do you guys have any childhood friends? I'm trying to think of one, but nope. I lost contact with every single one of them. And by childhood, I mean people you met from your 10 years and below that, you know? Not on high school. Nope. I don't have any childhood friends.
Change? My clothes aren't that dirty, are they? Dirty enough for Mr. Rufus to notice, I'm sure. If he finds out you've been down here... you're right. It'll be a non-stop lecture marathon. I better get changed then. Now then, Princess. Lift your arms up and I'll tighten your corset for you.
This is awkward.
Okie dokie. Like this? A bit more to the right. There. Gonna feel a little squeeze.
Why does Toturi has that face? She looks so goddamn stupid there, man.
Meruru, does she always help you change like this? Mm-hmm. Ever since I was little. Why? Oh, no. I was just curious. It's not all that strange for a princess, I guess.
Ah, someone's jealous. Come on, Toturi, didn't you have like no really sexualized friend in the second game? And then, you know, your best buddy who wanted to be an adventurer? I bet Toturi doesn't have that kind of people in her life. I mean, Meruru. We're always getting jealous on other people's stuff, and these other people are jealous about us. Jealousy drives this world, man.
So anyway, Kana, how'd you know where to find me? You were acting awfully fidgety last night, Princess. And this is the only place you'd risk running off to so early in the morning. You always see right through me.
I don't know why the Atelier games have, honestly, the stupidest stories ever written in JRPGs.
And what prompted you to bring a towel and clean clothes?
Oh my god, just read these dialogues.
I understand alchemy is a difficult art to master. Considering our princess's chronic clumsiness, I naturally assumed she would find herself covered in some sort of debris. Such impressive deductions. Can you predict all of Meruru's actions so well? Well, I've been serving our princess ever since we were children, so... Kana knows everything about me. But Kana, you promised. Unless we're in some stuffy formal setting, you said you'd call me by name, remember?
Great, Terry, you played the best in the series. The Azoth of Destiny.
But this is Miss Totori's workshop. And? Miss Totori's just my teacher, so it's okay. Come on, say it.
Leaving out the Manakina games, Atelier Iris 2 is the absolute best of them all.
Very well. Good, that's better. Princess just sounds too... you know. Okay, I understand. There we are, all finished.
Finally, we're done with that stupid scene.
So, what now, Meruru? Mr. Rufus seemed rather displeased. His mood was... I do not want to go back and have to deal with another one of Rufus's stone-faced lectures. Perhaps, but Lord Dessier is worried as well. It would be best if you return to the castle for now. No! I'm not leaving yet. Miss Toturi, you still have a bunch to teach me about alchemy, right? Good heavens. Then, at least promise me you'll return as soon as you're finished here, okay? I will, I promise. Anyway, let's keep going, Miss Toturi. All right. Then let's talk about one of the most important aspects of item synthesis. Collecting ingredients. Alchemy begins with gathering all the necessary ingredient materials.
Yeah, I know that.
Sounds great! I want to do that! Now hold on just a second. You're not thinking of leaving town, are you? Out of the question!
Kana sounds like Atelier. Like Atelier from .hack GU. I don't think it's the same voice actress, but she just sounds like her.
The area outside town is crawling with monsters. They might not be all that strong, but... Oh, that's perfect! Courage is another important part of becoming an alchemist, right, Miss Toturi?
Of course, Toturi was, or rather is, an adventurer.
Courage and recklessness are two very different things, Meruru. But I see you've already made up your mind. Miss Toturi, please say something. Don't you think this is all happening too quickly for her? Well, gathering materials is a basic skill, so I'd like her to learn. See? Even Miss Toturi agrees. Plus, we used to go there all the time. There's nothing dangerous about it. You insist. But only on one condition. I will accompany you myself. What? But I mean, there's nothing for you to even do out there. So much the better. You can protect me from monsters, and I'll protect you from your own overeagerness. Fine. I guess that's okay. All right, Miss Toturi, we're off. Be safe out there. Oh, and take these. They'll come in handy if you get into any trouble.
She's not gonna join my party? Come on, Toturi. You were a blast yesterday.
Oh, thanks a bunch. Okay, we better scram before Rufus shows up. Let's go!
Yeah, it's the beginning of the game. Kana has joined your party. I mean, the beginning of the third game, that is. Remember, I'm streaming all 3 of them this week. This is the last one, by the way. I won't be streaming any Atelier games anytime soon. Again.
We're here! It's been ages since I was here last. We're close enough to town that monsters shouldn't be a problem, right? Monsters won't be a problem anyway. I'm here, right? I'll just whack anything that gets too close. Now let's go! Please don't jinx us like that. Anyway, let's hurry up and get this over with. I was just kidding. But yeah, let's do this quick.
Come on, let me play the damn game. Yeah, I know the drill. I know all of this. Come on. My PlayStation 3 should recognize that I already played the other 2 games, so... Finally, let's get... It should be better.
Okay, time to get back to work.
Saving in 2012. No, man, I don't think I'll review that game. I don't have it. What's up with the frame rate? I think all Atelier games have the time limit. Oh, that's all?
Man, I'm having a blast! We should head back soon, Meruru. I'm sure Lord Desier must be worried by now. Worry. Stop worrying. I want to collect more materials.
Yeah, you're right. Shelly doesn't have it.
I bet there's even better stuff the farther we go.
No problem, Jaden. Glad to be of help.
Hey, hold on! Heavens, I can't let her out of my sight for 1 second.
Imagine being friends with Meruru in real life.
Good stuff, where are you? I guess this isn't as easy as I thought.
That's a rather interesting view.
I can't wait to find some incredible materials and knock Miss Toturi's frilly little socks off.
Miss Toturi's frilly little socks? Risa doesn't have any time limit. Good to know.
Maybe this way. Or over there?
I don't really mind the time limits. I guess they make the games more engaging. I had no problems with the time limit on Rorona. I didn't have any problems at all with these games time limit. I did have a little bit of issue with the Aisha time limit, but that's because I fucked up. I overestimated the game. I mean, underestimated the game. So yeah, I don't know why people bitch about that. Whoa.
Do you think we can handle this? No doubt! Here we go, Kana!
What's my favorite game from the Arland series? That's a tough one. I guess I'll, oh wow. I guess I'm gonna stick with Rorona. Because Totori I only played 2 hours and that was yesterday. But Rorona and Meruru, I've beaten them both. And Rorona all the way, man. I mean, Meruru isn't a bad game, but it's kind of like the weakest Atelier game I've ever played. In terms of gameplay, it's pretty good, but the story and characters here, some of the characters are awesome. It's just Meruru, man. It's just Meruru. She's like one of the most idiotic characters ever created. Yeah, I know. I know all of this. Come on. Yeah, the assist.
I'll do my best.
There we go. At least this game is more lively than Totori. Anyway, the fact that Meruru is probably my least favorite Atelier game doesn't mean it's bad by any means.
Hit the enemy! Ah! Hit the enemy!
There we go.
Not already?
And yes, this game is easy as hell, man.
Yeah, we won!
No, how is Totori dark? Not a single Atelier game is dark, buddy. What the hell?
My heart is going a mile a minute. But that wasn't as bad as I expected. Heck, that was nothing. Come on, let's head a little farther in. No, absolutely not. I can't put you in any more danger than I already have. Fine. I found some nice stuff anyway, so let's call it a day and head back.
Okay, let's head back. Fun's over.
Phew, I'm beat.
Rufus looks like a vampire or something out of a Castlevania game.
Alchemy really is tiring work. I'm exhausted already.
Well, I guess Atelier Iris 2 is a little bit edgy. I mean, with characters like Fee, I love Fee. Favorite Atelier character ever.
You got it. But I learned a ton of new stuff and had a lot of fun.
Yeah, picking up herbs and fighting rabbits. That's a lot of fun. Oops.
Oh, Rufus!
Welcome back, Princess. I've been waiting for you.
Jesus, I mean, what is this, a Atelier crossover with Castlevania?
Well, you see, Rufus, I just...
Oh, Chaos, he's one of the bad guys, come on.
Arithmetic and history in the morning, etiquette in the afternoon. I would like to ask why you neglected your duties in favor of leaving town. Later, in front of Lord Dessier.
I mean, there are a lot of edgy characters in the Atelier games. Rufus here is one of them. Oh, he looks awesome.
That blank stare of his really stresses me out.
I like Rufus in Valkyrie Profile 2. So that's the king of Arles. And Meruru's daddy. And he looks really boring. Like, no wonder why Meruru cramps every now and then.
Father, I'm home!
Check this guy here. Why do all anime RPGs have to be so pedo? I've been wondering the same thing, man, for like 20 years.
Where have you been, young lady? You promised you would stop sneaking out of the castle. Everyone has been worried sick about you.
I'm really sorry, and you can lecture me all you want later. But first, I have a favor to ask.
No!
But you haven't heard what it is yet.
Your favors are consistently absurd. For your sake, I hope it's nothing as ridiculous as wanting to become a street performer or some such nonsense.
Of course it's not something so silly. I want to become an alchemist.
Oh, is that all? Well, in that case... What? An alchemist?
Yep, it's okay, right?
Absolutely not. Out of all possible... Why an alchemist? No! I forbid you!
If you guys change the word alchemist for writer or YouTuber, that's it. That's the story of my life. It's like my mom saying that to me.
How come? You don't think it's a great idea?
We have already welcomed a first-class alchemist to our land. Miss Totori can fulfill all our alchemy needs.
Oh, jeez, spoiler alert! For those who haven't played Totori, she becomes a first-class alchemist. Jesus, guys, sorry, I'm sorry.
And more importantly, as the royal princess, you have your own duties to attend to.
What duties? Our kingdom is gonna be history once we merge with Arland anyway, isn't it? Who cares if I take some time out to do a little alchemy?
Our union with Arland is still 5 years hence. Until then, we must each fulfill our royal obligations.
Royal obligations? Like what? Reading stupid history books and practicing dumb, boring etiquette?
So I guess one question that might pop out in the future by some of you is, with which Atelier game should I start? Do I have to play them in order? Maybe the answer is yes, you have. The Arland trilogy, for example, is obviously better if you start with Rorona, then Totori, then Meruru. Because they are direct sequels of each other, even though each one of them has their own characters and story, plot, and whatever. But they are like deeply connected in some areas and some aspects. More connected than the Suikoden games, I dare say.
You must learn to protect and aid the development of your land, to guide your people toward peace and prosperity.
Yep. Start with Rorona.
Absolutely right. Born into the royal family as we were, such is our burden to bear.
If you can, I mean. I first played Rorona and then jumped straight to Meruru because I didn't have Totori. So this game was all spoilers for me.
Then why haven't we seen any sign of development? Are you sure you've been doing
Oh, wow.
Enough squabbling. Regardless, I will not approve of you becoming an alchemist. Do I make myself clear?
It's like Totori's sister. She didn't approve of Totori being an adventurer either. Couldn't they have come up with something different? It's like the same story all over again.
Fine! Whatever you say, you big poopy head!
Poopy head? Hey, Meruru! I'm not finished! Come back here!
And she's gone.
That child never ceases to surprise me. Now she wants to be an alchemist.
However, this time is no joke, I fear. She seemed surprisingly serious.
You're right. She was certainly different from before. What am I supposed to do with her?
Your Majesty, I have a suggestion that may allow us to both fulfill her wish and allay your worries.
Now what? I just ran off for the heck of it, but now what do I do? Meruru, wait! What are you going to do? Poor Dessier isn't likely to change his mind anytime soon. Well, I'm not either. I'm gonna become an alchemist. I won't give up.
What do I think about Fire Emblem Echoes compared to Awakening? Well, they are very different indeed. I prefer Echoes over Awakening, but they're both great games. Well, it all depends, man. Awakening is full of fan service and waifus and a slightly nonsensical plot, but it does have a great gameplay and some pretty cool characters. Echoes is a remake of Fire Emblem Gaiden, which was the second Fire Emblem, released originally on the Nintendo, on Famicom. I guess go with Echoes.
But how am I gonna convince Dad to let me?
Hey!
Oh, hi, Lias. What's new in the world of gatekeeping?
So that's Lias. Looks edgy.
I won't be gatekeeping much longer if I keep letting the princess sneak out. Aren't you ever gonna settle down?
That's the same voice actor as yesterday's guy. What was his name? Totori's friend? Same voice actor, man.
I hope all this rampaging around isn't causing my brother too many headaches.
Long live edgelords.
I'm not rampaging around. I mean, sure, maybe I've caused some trouble here and there, but...
Huh, at least you can admit that much. But unlike you, he's really busy. So try not to be too much of a pain.
Oh, thanks, James. Welcome, buddy.
I know. I'll try to keep that in mind.
Anyway, where are you off to looking all dazed and confused?
Hmm? Oh, well that's... undecided. Why don't we head to Miss Totori's workshop for now? Oh, good idea! Maybe Miss Totori can give me some advice. Alright, Lias. See you later.
Don't lie too much, liar.
Hey,
I mean, Lias.
hold on! Why do I even bother? She never listens to me. Well, at least I know where she's going. But still, what kind of trouble has she gotten herself into this time? I hope it doesn't get out of hand.
Okay, back to Miss Totori and her translucent skirt.
Ah, welcome back, Meruru. Were you able to gather up all your ingredients? Well, the thing is, I've kind of hit a little snag.
Did you guys know that this game was developed with the same engine as Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2? I bet you didn't, because you didn't watch my video.
So then, what are you going to do now? I'm not giving up, that's for sure. I just managed to take the first step in becoming your alchemist apprentice. But at this rate, my lifelong dream of seeing the world beyond Arles as a real alchemist will never come true. So that's your true goal, is it? I can't say I'm surprised. You've always been a bit obsessed with the outside world.
I don't know about Awakening's hard mode. I've never tried it. And only 2 characters that are killing machines. I remember half my party were killing machines in that game.
And that's why I officially refuse to leave this workshop until Dad comes to his senses.
Yeah, a lot of people don't watch my 10 things you didn't know about videos because they think they're gonna watch spoilers, but nope. No spoilers. This is a spoiler-free channel, right? And here I am playing Meruru, which takes place after Toturi.
Are you sure you want to put that kind of stress on Miss Toturi? Oh, don't worry about me. Meruru is free to use the workshop whenever she wants. But growing as an alchemist is going to be very difficult without your father's approval. You're right about that. What can I do to change his mind?
Golden Sun Hidden Gems? Are you okay, man? Those games are like extremely popular.
Why don't you try showing him how alchemy can help in the development of the kingdom? Oh! Developing the kingdom! That's brilliant! So, how do I do that? Good question. I'm not sure I can help you there. To aid in the kingdom's development. Oh, maybe we should talk to Mr. Rufus about that. He's more familiar with Arl's kingdom than anyone. He's sure to have some good advice. Rufus. You really think he'd be willing to help? I feel like I'd just be asking for another stone-cold lecture. You're really just no good at dealing with him, huh? Fine. I'll go and talk to him myself tomorrow. But you two must be exhausted from your trip outside. Stay here tonight, and we can start fresh in the morning.
Can I play? Well, am I playing Trails of Cold Steel again? There's so many freaking dialogue.
I'm back! Oh, Meruru. Did you just wake up? Did you already go talk to Rufus? Yep. I just got back from meeting with him. But he wants you to go pay him a personal visit. I really don't want to. But I can't waste any more time. Okay, let's get this over with.
I liked Golden Sun 1 and 2, especially the second one, but I don't consider myself a fan. Yeah, just imagine an alternate matrix where Eternal Poison is the most overrated popular RPG of all time. When Persona 5 is a hidden gem. Nobody knows Nier Automata. That'll be an interesting world. Oh, finally I can move. So check this out, guys. It's really hard to notice, but the frame rate in this game when you walk around is kind of lame. Pay attention, pay close attention, and you'll notice some lag. Can you see it? I just keep getting messages up there. Oh my my god, what's going on? Help page. Stop! Look at this mess. Fucking finally it's over. Oh, that's because I hate that game, Saul. Like really, I played 2 hours of that game and I hated that game. I hated it with a passion. Well, I couldn't stand listening to the same shitty song over and over again during the first 2 hours. Stuck in a freaking high school full of lowlies. And a battle system that's just very convoluted and it's just bad, man. Don't take me wrong, it started off really interesting. I mean, the story seemed like really good at the beginning, but then, man, it's just idle bullshit. Trust me, I prefer playing these freaking games than Caligula Effect. Really hated that game, man. No, I've never talked about that game, nor do I want to. You can obtain uni from around the tree to the right of the workshop. All right, good to know. I mean, the only high school settings I can admit are like Falcom games or Persona games. I think Caligula Effect had an interesting idea, but they messed up with a lot of idle crap. Look at this chick, and no, she's not your party member. There's your fan service, guys. She's not a playable character, she's just an NPC. Hi, sexy NPC, settler. That's all you have to say? That's wasted fan service for you.
That desk ever being there before. I wonder what it's for. Huh? Did I just hear something? Must have been my imagination.
Really? These games have a lot of fan service? I don't know about that. I mean, like more than the compile hard games? I don't think so.
No, I don't think it was. I think it was me you heard.
What is it, another lowly? Oh no. What is that, SD?
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
Nah, it's not SD, I'm kidding.
It's okay.
It's Philly.
Oh, you're Meruru, right? Princess of Arles? Nice to meet you. My name is Billy. I was sent here from Arland.
Philly D. Okay.
Oops. I mean, stupid me. Talking so casually to a princess. Are you gonna throw me in jail for treason? Or banish me from the land? Oh, but I only just got here. Whoa. Calm down, Miss Philly. I'm not gonna do anything like that. I don't like being treated different. And everyone calls me Meruru. So just call me that, okay? Really? I'm so relieved. My sister would be furious if I got banished from Arles so soon.
That's another game that I didn't like at all. The world ends with you.
So, Miss Philly, what are you here for?
Pretty unique battle system there, but no thanks. tried that game 2 times. Didn't stick with me.
Oh, that's right. I'm the new receptionist for your guild. Totori invited me, so I came along with her. But she just seems so busy. Working here by myself is really stressful. I don't know anybody here. Maybe I should have stayed in Arland.
I'd rather play Akiba's Beat over The World Ends With You any day.
Wait! I'll be your friend. I mean, if that's okay with you. Huh? Friends with a princess? Are you sure? Of course! Nice to officially meet you, Miss... Yes, you too. Friends with a princess. Things are really getting crazy. Maybe I'll be invited to a ball where a prince falls in love with me, but his parents object and we have to elope.
Okay, Feely.
Miss Philly? Oh, sorry. I hope I didn't say any of that out loud. Anyway, I'll be here, preparing jobs for the guild members, so stop by whenever you want.
So you'll be talking to this girl a lot. She's the girl you'll be taking quests from. Yeah, that game. That's The World Ends With You. Oh, hello. So I'm supposed to go to the castle and talk to Castlevania, or what was his name, Alucard? Hello there. And those are some bazongas. I gotta stream Tales of Xillia one day. That's actually one of the reasons why I didn't like The World Ends With You. I mean, the only game, RPGs that require, you know, the use of the stylus, it's just, What do you want? I don't have all day. Jesus. Okay, man, I'm sorry.
I've been waiting for you, Princess. Miss Totori has told me everything.
Huh? What do you mean?
Your royal duty and your love of alchemy. You're trying to find a way to balance them, are you not?
Well, too bad in Tales of Xillia, Tipo doesn't appear within the first 2 hours. That's gonna be a bummer.
Well, not exactly. But I guess it's close enough.
Well, I just didn't like the overall concept of The World Ends With You. I don't think I'm gonna like the Switch version.
After hearing your proposal to use alchemy to advance the kingdom, I've devised a strategy for you. Let's begin with the end goal. Princess, it will be your duty to develop the kingdom using alchemy. By helping our kingdom match the growth of surrounding areas, you will be fulfilling your royal duty.
I don't really get it, but I should just use alchemy to help people, right? Will Dad be okay with that?
That's up to you. He might not say it, but Lord Dessier has high hopes for you.
How can you be so sure? I've never seen him react like that before.
Lord Dessier is simply concerned for your safety. He knows just how dangerous alchemy can be.
What?
Never mind. Come with me to my study, and I'll outline my plan in greater detail.
You know, this guy is not Liam O'Brien. I think he sounds like Sam Riegel. Starting to sound like Sam Riegel to me. There are hentai RPGs in Japan, you know, they just never made it across the ocean.
right then, allow me to explain.
Fuck yeah, that's Sam Riegel, man. Syllabus. And... Jesus, what was that guy's name on Eternal Sonata? At least this game's more interesting than Totally in terms of gameplay mechanics. Man, I'm just gonna keep bashing Totally. I thought it was gonna be the best in the series, but those first 2 hours were a bummer.
So, that's essentially what I have in mind for you. Were you able to grasp the overall picture?
Maybe? Or maybe not.
No, Frederick is Chopin, that's Patrick Seeds. The other main character, Allegretto. Ah, that one. Yeah, I already played The Last Remnant on the Xbox 360, and I fucking hated it.
I'm sure it will make more sense once you actually begin your task.
And I gotta say though, I really played that game, you know? It's not like I played only for 2 hours and gave up. No, I put like 10 or 12 hours into The Last Remnant, and I still hated the motherfucker.
As this is your first time, I have prepared a simple assignment for you.
It's just very unbalanced, like very. I mean, some parts and some battles are like extremely easy, and then 5 seconds later you get into a battle and wow, difficulty spikes like crazy, man. That's The Last Remnant. Convoluted battle system. How long do you play a game before you feel comfortable reviewing it? Well, first of all, I don't do reviews. But I feel comfortable talking about them or giving off first impressions after at least a couple of hours. No, I don't play Platinum. I don't really care for trophies and shit. Oh, Sam Riegel is in Resonance of Fate? Really? Man, Resonance of Fate had a lot of great ideas. That's why I hate that game so much, because I wanted to like it so much. I really wanted to like Resonance of Fate. Maybe that's why I hate it so much. Deliver food to the soldier in Moyori Forest to then energize him. Deliver pie to the soldier. Really? That's my 2 fucking first quests in this game? Deliver food?
There are complaints coming in from soldiers stationed in Moyori Forest regarding a food shortage. Please deliver some food to them as soon as possible in order to improve their living conditions.
Okay. Thanks, Rufus. I'll just head over there right now and...
One moment, if you please. I'm not finished.
Are you gonna lecture me again?
Yeah, the irony, huh? Try Ace.
Is that the only impression I've left on you? From now on, you'll be leaving town more frequently. So I'll be assigning you an escort, just to be safe. You may enter.
Oh, who might it be? Who? I wonder. The Edgelord Lias. Come on, I wanted to get Totally on my party. Because she's like the main character in the previous game, right?
I know he's still in training, but he does have live battle experience. He should be of some help, at least.
Listen, it's not like I wanted this assignment. I'm only doing this because my brother asked me to.
You're so funny, Lias. Anyway, thanks for coming along.
He's a tsundere. All right. Hey, Kaina. She'll help out too. Let's get 1,000,000 messages up there. Oh, they're gone. Great. Yes, I was just saying around 5 minutes ago, I think that these games are connected. Sequels to one another. Not direct sequels because you play with different characters and on a different place and different plots. But they are deeply related to each other, so it might be a good idea to start with Rorona to avoid spoilers. But then again, nobody plays these games for the stories. Nobody. Jesus, man, you are my party member, jackass. You better start treating me good, or else I'm gonna throw you into prison, you motherfucking piece of shit. Man, everybody treats Meruru like fucking shit, man. And she's the princess. Death Stranding, huh? A very controversial game. Oh, come on, there is a story in these games. I mean, so far I've been playing for what, like an hour, and we've gotten like 80% story. So, wait a minute, what was my first task? I stopped paying attention after a while. Deliver the homemade pie to fill a stomach. Needed 1. So, I'm gonna have to make that pie, huh? That's my first mission. It's like in Dragon Quest 7, man. Your first mission is to deliver lunch to your dad. Freaking awesome adventure game.
Welcome back, Meruru. So, how'd it go?
That sounds like Velvet from Tales of Berseria.
I haven't talked to my dad about it, but my gut says it's gonna be fine. Thanks, Miss Toturi. No need to thank me. I'm positive Rufus will make sure it all works out for you. As a favor to me, if nothing else.
Why is his name Lias instead of Elias? You're asking that? I mean, why are these? Look at these names, Toturi and Meruru, whose real name is Merurulina. The fuck?
Oh, and to celebrate, I have something special for you. My workshop. You can come use it whenever you like.
I was gonna use your workshop whenever I liked. Then didn't she say that, like, before this series of events played out? Like, she's giving me a gift that was already mine.
Whoa, really? Are you sure? Don't you need a place to do your own synthesizing?
That's right, every JRPG beginning, deliver item to X people, and the end, defeat a god. Defeat God himself.
Don't worry. I have 2 cauldrons here just in case. I've done this kind of thing before, you know. Thank you so much! So now this workshop belongs to you and me, right? Not only that, everything in that container over there is yours too. Oh, so a container is...
Oh no, I know what a container is. Come on. Don't explain it to me. Yeah, come on, I know.
Wow! This thing is overflowing! Thank you! But are you sure this is okay? Of course. You'll still have to go gather lots of materials that aren't already in your container. And last but not least, your very own alchemy recipe book.
All right, let's read that. Yeah, I know. Thank you very much, game.
Holy cow, this is incredible! Thanks! To be honest, I don't really understand anything in here.
That's my opinion of Resonance of Fate in a nutshell. That text right there. My first impression was, holy cow, this is incredible. Thanks, Tri-Ace. To be honest, like 5 minutes later, I don't really understand anything here. That's Resonance of Fate in a nutshell. Thanks, ABC.
Well, a lot of these are still pretty tough, I'm sure. But it'll start making sense the more you do alchemy.
I guess that also is true for Resonance of Fate, huh?
And these are just some basic recipes. There are all kinds of recipes out there just waiting to be discovered. I'm getting pumped! Let's get this show on the road! That's the spirit. By the way, did you already receive your first task? Yep. I have to deliver some food to a soldier stationed in the forest. Oh, I have a great pie recipe I got from my old teacher. An alchemy pie? What's that gonna taste like? You'll have to find out for yourself. All the ingredients are waiting for you in the container. Let's give it a shot.
The Game Awards. We got the list of nominated people and nominated games yesterday. And you wanna know what's worse? They suck. This year's Game Awards is gonna be trash. I mean, we only got one JRPG nominated for Best RPG of the Year. And you wanna know which one? Kingdom fucking Hearts 3. That's the only JRPG that made it. Yeah, I mean, no Trails of Cold Steel 3, no Code Vein, no remasters of Dragon Quest or Grandia or whatever. Oh, but we got a DLC nominated. It's fucking bullshit, man. It's 10 times worse than the Oscars. No, not Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Three Houses, nowhere to be seen. I mean, I understand games like Grandia or Dragon Quest XI shouldn't be nominated because they weren't released this year. But how come they nominate a DLC and not a remaster or a port or whatever? Okay. What? They put Three Houses in strategy game? Really? Well, at least it made it. How many pies do I need? All right, let's do the pie. I gotta make a rant video about the Game Awards. You know, the award is probably gonna go to Death Stranding. Please, not the Outer Worlds.
Miss Toturi, this pie looks crazy delicious. I'm gonna try a little bite. It's amazing. It looks like it came out well. I'm sure that soldier will be pleased as punch with your pie.
I'll make my own RPG awards.
Thanks. I'm gonna haul this off to the forest right now.
I wish I could, but you know, I only played 2 hours of Code Vein, the demo. I only played 2 hours of Trails of Cold Steel 3, the demo. Yeah. That's my situation. Yeah, I agree. The Atelier Iris trilogy is much better than the Arland trilogy. Hey, you're right. Where's Atelier Ryza on the Game Awards? Right? Come on, I understand why that game wasn't nominated without playing it. It may not look like it at first, but these games get really addictive over time. Once you start, it's hard to put the controller down. That's why these games are my guilty pleasures. So guys, what would you say is the RPG of the year? You can include Western RPGs if you want to. And I can change the BGM to the Rorona theme. I love that one. It's so stupid yet catchy. So what's the name of her panties? Bloomers? Or how are you guys calling them? Oh. I played this year Fire Emblem Three Houses. I beat the game. Which one also came out this year? You're gonna have to help me with that. Didn't this Gaia 5 come out this year? But I only played 2 hours of that game. Yeah, but Dragon Quest on the PS4 can't be the game of the year because it was released last year. Unless we're talking about the S version, which came out on the Switch. The PS4 version, that's last year. That's true, Terry. I mean, here I am playing a game from 2012. An Atelier game, like, honestly. Game of the generation. If by generation you mean PS4, Switch, Xbox One, PC, which one will be the JRPG of this generation? To get into the Atelier games, you just gotta, you know, don't take the story seriously and you'll be fine. The stories are trash. So does PS Vita count for this generation? I guess not. Maybe only Switch, PS4, and PC. Let's just ignore Xbox One. Sekiro is actually nominated for Game of the Year in the Game Awards.
Princess, what are you doing here?
I heard you were having some food troubles, so I synthesized a pie for you. Dig in and boost that energy.
I'm gonna go with Odin Sphere Leaf Thrasier, because I'm such a big ass fanboy. But if we're not counting remakes and ports and whatever. Oh wow. Tales of Berseria, Dragon Quest XI. I can't pick.
Wow, this looks amazing. Thank you, Princess. I'm feeling better already.
Man, I'm so glad I was able to help. And now it's officially mission complete. Good job. We should head back to the castle and report to Mr. Rufus right away. But we went to so much trouble to get out here. Can't we wander around for a while first?
I'd say no, but it's not like you'd even listen. I guess we have no choice but to follow your lead.
Oh, there she is.
Everything seems to have gone well. She's more capable than I imagined.
I won't spoil who this character is, but we met her in Rorona.
I'll be expecting big things from you, Princess.
Ah. Let's just go with the ones that are actually not rotten. There we go.
The advantage.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Oh, wow. I saw everything.
Yeah? Way to go, guys!
Totally was harder than this game.
I feel like I got a little...
Level up! I got 2 carrots. That one gave me a hard time. We beat the crap out of them, Lias. What the hell are you talking about? You will almost always end up losing. You sure about that? Lias exposed. Come on, Meruru. That sure pissed him off. Let's fight the wolf. I guess it'll be more challenging
We have the advantage.
than the freaking rabbit.
Leave it to me.
There we go. Oh, wow. Nice panties. Kana. Recovers HP. She's the healer.
Yeah?
There we go.
Wait a
No damage. Ah. Don't they have like other can I fight these horses? I can fight the
Get this
horses.
over with.
And a pony.
Uni!
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Come on, show us some panties. Lowly. Oh, this guy's tough.
Uni!
Yeah.
There we go.
Guess it's over.
Level up.
Woohoo! I feel like I got a little strong.
Oh, I came all the way here for more plain grass?
We have the advantage.
Oh wow, this is a lot of guys.
Uni!
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Yeah!
Yeah! Ah!
Easiest game ever.
Good job, everyone.
I told you guys. I told you last year when I made the top 10 easiest JRPGs. This game was there for a reason. Lane nerves. More plain grass. There's a lot of weed in this game.
Princess? I feel bad asking after you brought me that pie and all, but could you do me a favor?
What is it? Just tell me what I can do to help, whatever it is.
Well, plain grass has been overrunning the forest, choking out the more useful plants in the area.
Yeah, I noticed.
Is that right? Okay, leave it to me. But, how can I fix it?
What ghost games I consider to be hard? Besides the first Manakimia. That's a good question. I really don't know.
I need to talk to Rufus. So maybe I should just head back to the castle first. Sorry, I'll be back.
Oh, of course. Thank you so much, Princess.
An icon will appear if there's a letter waiting in your mailbox. With more quests. I don't think I've ever played Knights of Azure or Azure. Azure. That's how Yuri Lowell pronounces it. Azure. Azure Edge. No, I've never played Knights of Azure, so I only heard they're like extremely fan serviced. She's just chilling there all the time. She's doing nothing with her life and just chilling there. So they're lesbians. There's nothing here, come on. You could put something to make an example out of your little tutorial, you know.
Welcome back, Princess. So, let's take a look at your results.
Oh, about that. When I delivered the pie, the soldier had another request. What should I do?
Part of your duty is to listen to the will of the people and find a solution. If you're unsure, come speak with me.
Sounds good. Okay, so his request was...
Based on what you told me, I've come up with a suitable solution. Please review it and confirm my approach.
You got it! I guess there's all kinds of problems I'll never know about unless I talk to our citizens.
Naturally, identifying these issues is another important aspect of your duty. Now then, shall we review your results? Well done. I'm happy to say your first excursion was a successful one. Also, I must tell you that Lord Dessier has agreed to construct facilities that will reflect your development results.
Facilities? Reflect my results? I don't know what any of that means. But does that mean Dad is okay with this?
Please, don't get ahead of yourself, Princess. Let me explain piece by piece.
You'll get useful bonuses for constructing facilities. So this game is all about constructing stuff here. That's kind of cool. I had forgotten about this feature. And the final boss in this game is a joke. Well, I guess it depends on the ending you're trying to get.
That's it for now regarding our development plan. Were you able to follow my explanation?
I think so. Anyway, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Somehow.
Very good. Before you proceed any further, I would ask you to keep one thing in mind. To keep things running smoothly, it's essential to have the citizens' full support. Mind your popularity well.
Ah, yes. I see. Of course. So, what does that mean exactly?
In short, if your popularity falls, it will become more difficult for you to continue your development project.
What? Does that mean I won't be able to do alchemy either?
Precisely. But as long as you remain aware of your actions as royalty and maintain the faith of the populace...
Got it. Basically, as long as I don't go around causing trouble, I'll be fine. I can do that.
Furthermore, our development project will work in conjunction with Arland's guild.
There's more? I can feel my attention span draining away.
There should be an Arland emissary waiting for you at the tavern. Please go and find out more from her. That's all I have for you. But I believe Lord Dessier would like to have a word.
Okay. I'm worried what he might say. But I have to face him sooner or later. I hope he's not mad or anything.
I think this game, they have the best synthesizing mechanics I've ever seen.
Bear in mind, you haven't apologized or even been in touch with him since calling him a... poopy head.
Don't remind me. I feel really bad about that. But he just wouldn't listen.
No excuses. Think about what you've done. Then stand before Lord Dessier and listen to what he has to say.
Okay. Stop guilt-tripping me. I'll go talk to Dad and tell him I'm sorry. Hey, so Father, about those things I said last time we talked?
Yeah, I meant the series as a whole, but if I had to choose one game out of the entire series, I will go with Shally.
So, you're back. Yes, well, I can't say that I'm not at least partially to blame for that.
But still, I have to apologize. I'm sorry for making you worry, but I'm really serious about this. And to prove it, I started working on something real big. See, I want to use alchemy to make our kingdom.
So your mind really is made up about this alchemy thing? You won't reconsider?
No way. I've still got a lot to learn, but I've never been more serious about anything in my life. Besides, I think I found a way to use alchemy to help develop our kingdom. And even if you say no, I won't change my mind. I'm going to fulfill my royal duty the way I see fit.
I understand. Then you have my blessing.
Huh? Really? Really? Say it again!
I said you have my blessing to become an alchemist.
This isn't a joke, right? Thank you, Pop!
However, nothing lasts forever. You have 3 years from today. I expect definite results before you reach adulthood.
I was more of a fan of the other one. The one with the long black hair. Green hair was just like boobs.
Okay. But what do you mean by definite results? What do you want me to do?
Population will increase naturally as our land develops. Your mission is to help that along with your alchemy.
Shelly has the best battle system in the entire series. 3 years, goal over 30,000 people. Year 1 goal over 5,000 people. Jesus.
Develop the kingdom and increase the population. Complete those goals, and I'll allow you to become an alchemist.
That sounds like Canada in a nutshell.
But if you fail in your attempt, you must cut all ties with alchemy. Understood?
Okay. Just don't forget this moment when I succeed.
Of course, I promise. Oh, and take this with you.
This is an alchemy book? What are you doing with something like this?
I can't get into it just yet, but I'll explain everything if you manage to become a full-fledged alchemist.
I'm not sure what you're hinting at, but I'm gonna do it. Thank you, Father. Yes! Yes! The clock's running, but I finally had the chance to become a real alchemist!
Well, at least she's happy about it.
Woo! Let's do this!
Yep, let's do this. I won't be playing an Atelier game anytime soon. Probably should go say hi to Dad. You were just there. Oh, and now she's right outside. Oh, she looks really depressed in that picture. I mean, just look at her, guys. Compare, she's right there. The hell? She looks, that's the picture you get when you get arrested for something. Oh, I don't know, I haven't played Atelier Iris 3. What do you mean, what am I up to? I just came here to tell the big news that my dad granted me permission to be an alchemist and start this fucking game for real. And you do nothing but sit there staring at the floor at your miserable life. Poor Toturi. Her life must suck. I played the first Iris. Great game. Second one is much better. But the third one, I've never touched that game. Help cut the grass in Moyori Forest. Gather plain grass. Amount, basket full. Really? That is my first task?
I've been here before just to play, but it feels so different coming here as an alchemist. Okay, here's where it begins. Let's go!
Really? Just because you have this armor, you are putting the princess of your kingdom to cut the fucking grass for you? You are a shame of a soldier. Ugh. Almost there. Let's do some fighting first.
We have the advantage. Uni!
Leave it to me.
My turn. Here.
Guess it's over.
You gotta be kidding me. I have to remove all of my items so I can fill the entire fucking basket with grass? That's bullshit, man. Yeah, that frame rate. I was saying the exact same thing a while back. I did a little test at the beginning. It's all your fault, jackass, stupid soldier. Yes, you are inefficient, asshole. Now I gotta go back and... Man, it's just dumb. Very dumb. Oh, I got something constructed finally. Hey, you know what? I don't feel like doing that. Okay. Sounds like cheating, but that's what it is. I don't think I can go on, guys. It's just too much Atelier for me for 1 week. That's enough. I don't want to start hating these games. They are my guilty pleasures after all. Atelier Meruru, the final game, the third one in the Arland trilogy. I'm done with Atelier, man. For the rest of the freaking year. And yes, that's it for this stream. I might stream something entirely different soon. But for now, this is the end of my Atelier streaming week. I played the trilogy, guys. Oh, now she's dancing like an idol. Anyway, take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining today. It was fun. I'll see you next time.